Sure, my lads, my name is Jack, or Chili Farmer, and welcome yourselves back to NSE, where today we are casting the FIFA 19 NSE Spring Championship Finals, and I'm here with my co-caster, Aaron or Eclipse.
Hey, yeah, we're here today. It's Team ACOG versus Team Jesus in this first semi-finals. It's a cross-platform finals, so we have first leg on Xbox. Team ACOG is going to be under Man City, and Team Jesus is under Juventus. Just for anyone that doesn't know what Juve is. So yeah. Good road getting here. We actually don't know much about the teams, but we do know that they had a good run getting here, and it was pretty, tough games getting. Yeah, it was quite tough games. Looking at the bracket beforehand, there's quite a few good close matches. The aggregate scores are quite interesting, so it's gonna be a good watch today, hopefully, and it's not gonna be too bad.
Hopefully we get into this, and hopefully we see a nice lot of clean FIFA, no bugs, no glitches, none of that
hopefully
stuff.
No falling over and the ball ends up in the net. Let's just say that,
because casting that's going to be hell. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it'll be difficult. It'll be difficult to cast, and he's fallen over.
I mean that's something, right?
Yeah,
we tend to see a lot in FIFA sometimes, so let's hope not so much today, and not a lot of that script and drama we tend to see in the 45th minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hopefully not, but it should be good. We've been watching them practice, and it's looking like Team Jesus should be a strong favourite. However, we haven't really seen Team ACOG play properly. He came here late by the looks of it, I think it was. So he hasn't had much time to practice. So if what we've seen so far is what it is, then it should be a win for Team Jesus. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole warm up, they're playing Man City and Juventus, and the whole warm up was Juventus and Liverpool. So really,
yeah. So we have no idea.
We have no idea what Man City look. I mean, Man City obviously a great team, with a lot of great players, and De Bruyne one of the better players in the game. So Juventus full team. I mean, Juventus has Ronaldo for God's sake.
Yeah, has Ronaldo, has a couple of good defenders, Chiellini and stuff. But So I know that firstly that Man City are going to be a strong team. Well, they're just going to be a strong team, aren't they? And we're supposed to have two semi-finals today. We're going to have two semi-finals. However, one of the Xbox players could not make it to the LAN. So it's sad that we're gonna. But one of the players, I believe it's Rossi, has made it straight into the finals. So he's had a lucky bye. Some would say it's not a good thing because he's not going to have the momentum. Because at the end of the day, you see it in a lot of esports. The teams that come in at the higher seed, sometimes they don't play straight away, and then that lower seed teams come in warm, and they just beat them. So it may be a bad thing for Rossi. It may be a great thing. It may be he can put all his energy into that one match.
I mean, even more, you could even see maybe they had more warm up in the back room over there, doing a bit more warm up or whatever. And maybe they don't need the momentum. Maybe they just need to get the fingers. I mean, at the end of the day, it's 10:30 in the morning. Things are cold.
It is
just walking up,
Yeah. So only just had breakfast and stuff. Some of us had their beauty sleep just a few minutes ago. We've all got here semi early. So hopefully they're warm. We should be going into the match in a minute, hopefully.
Yeah, I think I want to talk about Man City's defence. The Man City's defence, a bit weak, actually, in centre half part. Anyway, Company not looking like he's a great part of the meta, slow pace. Good, but obviously, Company a brick wall, as you know. And I mean, Otamendi then, again, a bit slow. I mean, Ronaldo up front's going to trouble up, you think, right?
Yeah, so you have a similar problem with Juventus, though, don't you? So, because Chiellini's not exactly a beast. He's not using Bolt, is he? And someone like Aguero, Leroy Sané, if they're playing him, they have Bernardo Silva. They're all pacey players, so they can all get through and they can all win. They both have attacks. Their defense isn't amazing on either side. I think Man City's full-backs will be definitely the saving grace for them.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Kyle Walker, obviously.
Oh yeah, I mean, you don't have to worry about pace with Kyle Walker, do you? Let's be honest. It's definitely a done game when Kyle Walker's got the ball.
I mean, he's literally been the best FIFA fullback, I think, for the last
couple of seasons
in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, we're good. Getting the game, you can see Dybala, Ronaldo from 4-2-2, close, narrow, and Diego. I keep saying Diego. It's Douglas. It's Douglas Costa in the camp with Pjanic and Chan in front of Matuidi and CDM, alongside Alexandro left back, Chiellini and Bonucci at centre back, Cancelo at right back with Chesney in goals.
Chesney in goal. Interesting.
Chesney, obviously a good part of the meta this year, getting a lot of live rating updates. I don't know if they're a part of the game today, but should be good. What's Man City team that I think we might have seen Man City team ready? We haven't even did even Man City today?
Man City team didn't come on before we could actually commentate on it. So that is
you can see Sané, you can see Aguero, you can see De Bruyne, the main hitters there.
So you've got a good team there. It's going to be good. Dybala as well. He has a good long shot on him, if I remember correctly. So he can be dangerous outside the box. So hopefully the teammate Cog is able to close him down.
That Juventus midfield is looking pretty well rounded though. You know?
Yes, definitely.
I feel like Chan and Pjanic both great holding the centre mids who can just do all the jobs you need them to do.
Yes.
And but Tweedy up and down the pitch is an absolute engine.
Same for Chan.
Yeah. And we kick off here. Man City going to kick off here. And we're going to see the teams. And they haven't got players above the head, but it's David Silva now. David Silva starting for City. That's interesting. Kevin De Bruyne now. Down to Mahrez. Doesn't get there. Chiellini now. Sandro. Passing around the back. Bit of tiki-taka. Bit of the old Barca play we see from Juventus. Bit different here. Harry Adams now. I think. Is it Harry Adams Juventus?
Yes.
Yes.
No. It's Jesus' husband.
Oh, the wrong way around?
Northumbria.
Oh, they threw a goal already!
Oh, and it's a goal!
Oh my god!
So, without deliberation, we missed the key pass through. It had a little lucky deflection there. It wasn't so bad, but it did come through, and it's a good finish at the end of the day. You can see here, nice little, it's deflection through the legs. Then it gets straight through, and it's a nice deflection off the keeper straight in.
That's what we like to call the good old kickoff boost, we like to call it here in the business. And another bit of the old scripting we were talking about earlier. Oh, well, EA don't like to do it here, but
No. So Juventus now, they've got, I say Juventus. Aberystwyth, no, it's Aberystwyth. It's not Aberystwyth, it's the wrong way around still. Northumbria is now on the attack. Oh, is he? Oh, he's offside. He's definitely offside. So Man City, able to counter. Can he get him through? It was an interesting time to chip that. I would have thought a ball across the floor would have been better. Again, an interesting time to chip that.
That looked like the wrong pass he played.
It did. It looked it should have gone middle. I don't know why I just used my hand to point for nothing. But
we dropped his fresh in studio anyway. Now Juventus now. Going to try and bring this away. I'm calling Juventus and City. It's easier.
Yeah, it is definitely easier.
Juventus to the middle now. To Ronaldo. Ronaldo turns his man. Oh, he's going for the
long shot.
Oh, just wide there, the mark.
Well, it looked just wide. I'm not sure if it was just wide. It looked a bit wide. But so Man City now sending the players upfield. He's going for the long hit. Can he actually win this? No, he cannot. I think there was Matuidi that won that header, but it does end up with De Bruyne anyway, and he's offside. He's 100% offside. Yeah, so that's a failed attempt at going forward there. So it's back to
he's starting Mahrez and Sane on the wings, which is a
Mahrez and Sane.
Mahrez obviously a 5-star skiller, 4-star weak foot.
Yeah, if you're a good skiller, it's worth having people like Ronaldo. And he's offside as well.
I think it's all Ronaldo playing. Look, he might be in a cam,
Yeah, well, I know Dybala's playing cam, if I remember the formation.
Douglas Costa. It is Douglas Costa.
Oh, Douglas Costa. Dybala and Ronaldo up front. Douglas Costa. But that's what? Three 4-star plus skilled players. So who knows? Perhaps Northumbria's going to pull out the good old Rabona or whatever today.
The good old R9 Raya.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So Silva being able to bring to Aguero. He can't get past the last defender though, and it's taken back by Juventus. So can he get a through ball?
Oh, that's
Douglas Costa is through.
He's got the pace.
Is he going to score? Oh, he slowed down just a bit too soon to try and hit the ball. Should have just taken that one longer hit.
Should have taken a fake shot stop there,
yes.
in my opinion.
Yeah. So but the counter-attacks from Man City are just not there, are they? They're just a bit limp. They seem to go up the field and then give it to the defenders.
Yeah, they're lacking the area presence up front there. With Chiellini and Bonucci in defence, They are huge. And with Aguero up front, you're not really asking for much in the air.
You need to keep it on the floor, but Aberystwyth just keep going for those chips over the top, like
right
see,
there.
Again. Oh,
that one got through to Mahrez.
Mahrez unable to get a clean touch.
At the back post. Oh, that's a great volley by Leroy Sané there to put it away in the top right corner.
This looked super close to the Juventus defender there. Oh, they skipped the replay, so we couldn't go with the replay. But it was a very close match there. Close goal. It looked like I believe it was Chiellini that could have got to that, but he didn't quite reach. So.
Great backfield there.
Can he get another kick-off goal?
Dybala! And that is another kick-off goal. And that's his weak foot, actually, as well.
Yeah. So, why? And Dybala's 3-star weak foot as well. He's not really good with his weak foot, is he?
No, I mean, I thought he was 2, so you should be proving me wrong today.
Okay. Well, yeah, so hopefully Man City can come straight back into it. He's doing a quick run down the middle. Can he get a quick pass back? Ooh, that was a close pass. It was straight back into danger. This is some messy play right there. It was... when he just passes straight back to a Juve player, effectively, like the man. He just randomly jumped, just randomly slid tackled into that.
Slid tackled, indeed. But Juventus on the left-hand side crosses into the centre. Ronaldo obviously gets his head with bloody Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo's better than most defenders.
Way wide. He's offside anyway. It doesn't really matter.
Fair. Yeah.
So now Man City going to bring us out to the right-hand side. Aguero going for the airy ball to Aguero again. Aguero doesn't even... Aguero
wins it?
Aguero was like on that and still lost it.
Yeah. Yeah, the defender pulled off that and everything and still got there before Aguero did. So it's a clear show that like Juventus are currently just winning the aerial ball, except for then. But I think that is actually the first header I've seen.
Man City has won. Dybala, that's why.
Yeah, the only short player they have, him and Douglas Costa.
Yeah, quite literally. I think Chan's a bit short as well, but
Yeah,
doesn't
but
really
Chan has
doesn't really
jumping,
matter
doesn't
when
he?
you have
Yes.
Pjanic. Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh, that's a nice little play.
They're
And
head
it's
of
another goal.
Ronaldo, half volley.
That's what you get with Ronaldo, I guess.
I mean, what can we say? It's Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah, it's and we can't watch the replay again. So we can't
I'd
really
love to give some analysis on how that bounced and how it's spent and wherever, but
The thing is, if we slightly miss a play, we can't review it because they keep skipping the replays. So, see, that's a risky pass again. There, he's right in front of defence, and he's just pushed it straight back towards a Juve player that nearly tackled his, and he would have just been one long shot away from conceding a fourth.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to force the play, I think, a bit. What is he? 4-1 up now, 3-1 up, and he's looking to go 4-1 up, and
4-1 up and close it off, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just pushing it, 2-goal cushion. Also, in my opinion, the worst lead if even has 2-goal lead because takes it once. Oh, that's a great flick up from Ronaldo.
It was an interesting play to put it, but it's just like you can see the very, very different. Like this nice triangle play, very, very Barcelona-esque coming out from Northumbria. Oh, that would have been a nice little thing. Is that a free kick or a penalty?
That is a free kick. That's a yellow card, I'm assuming. Yes, there's a yellow card for Vincent Company, the captain of Man City.
You can see the players being a bit annoyed with that.
What's he going to do? Short pass to Dybala. Indeed he is. It's a chip. It's a volley.
Oh, what a goal.
Overpowered this year, and that's how you score those.
So Dybala with a nice hit straight into the top corner, making it 4-1 for Juve. And what I've got to say is, that's a deflection and a half.
I didn't even see that.
That is ever so slightly lucky. Some would say E-AIDS, but Northumbria is ahead by 3 goals, and we haven't even finished the first half. There's 10 minutes left of the first half, and he is 4-1 up. So this could be an absolute bloodbath, and he is considered the away player right now. So when they go to the PS4, which is Northumbria's home ground, he is going to be home. Not only is he going to be on his preferred controller, he's also going to have a 4-goal away lead.
Yeah. Oh, that's
what
a great
cross.
flick. I think that's from De Bruyne as well. I mean, it's Kevin De Bruyne. It's KDB. What's my boy, Anyway, into the box now from City. Goes up to the. I guess out there. We pretty should have timed that. Would have got close to the corner. Get that top corner.
Yeah.
Hit, time shots obviously.
So Chesney's taking his time here, though. He's using all 6 seconds.
Yeah, he's trying. He's just
by BM and BM straight through now. Oh, that was an injury. He could have gone for a nice little through ball there. There was an option for a defense splitting pass, but he's unable to split the defense with that one. Sandro now going down the wing, but he decides to come back. He keeps going around the same player. Kyle Walker can't deal with it. Matuidi being able to put it back to Douglas Costa. Can Douglas Costa use his 5-star skills? Already started to use them.
Oh, Douglas Costa.
That was a wrong
spin or the Berber spin, because
it was one time for the Berber spin.
Guarantee you he wanted the McGee spin.
Yes,
for that
he
one.
definitely
Got
did.
Berber spin. But look at the through ball to Leroy Sané, 45th minute. I said
Leroy
it before
Sané
the
with
game.
the Berber. That's a terrible time to be doing that fake touch there. Can you get it? Oh no,
that's going to be a chip ball through to Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa now gets past Otamendi.
He's not going to be able to get into this. He needs to cross this across.
Left foot.
Ronaldo's there.
Lassie flick. That's my boy. Big fan of these skills he's pulling out with Douglas Costa, because I'm a big skiller myself.
Some would say you're not.
Wow, rude. I like a good McGee spin and a good rainbow flick.
And that is the first half, and they've skipped the replays again, so we can't even review.
And they've skipped the stats, we can't even show you, but it's very obvious that Juventus are on top of this.
It is very obvious. I would assume that the possession is probably been about 60-40 Juventus, and he's just BMing now. He's just random skills, doing what he feels like doing. That could be a nice little through ball here. Pjanic with a goal. Pjanic with a goal.
It's
5-1 up.
I mean, kick-off boost once again. You've seen it in both halves this time now, You can see the players laugh to each other down there, and I can tell you, Jesus, I don't think he's that happy with it, actually. Even he's smiling on the face level.
Well, it's Harry that shouldn't be the one that shouldn't be smiling. Jesus should be loving it, considering he's 5-1 up. But yeah, Northumbria.
It's bothering me that these are the wrong way
around.
Yeah,
it is bothering me. It's the wrong way around. I'm not going to lie. But however, it'll be the right way around next time, unless they switch it. So Northumbria now, he's on the attack. But the thing is, he looks so calm on the attack. Like, you look at him when he's playing. There's just nothing. He nearly got through there. That would have been a nice little attempt. But he's running down. Even the defense is better from Northumbria. It's just everything. But I can't tell if it's the defense is better or it's just Aberystwyth's attack is just lacking. Maybe it's the team. I'm fairly confident they're all allowed to switch team next leg. I don't know if they are or not. We'd have to find out. We'll find out if they switch teams.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
Yeah.
I think Man City are, they're one of the better teams in the game, for God's sake. I'm not sure, you can get a much better team. Maybe, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, maybe, but...
Yeah, Barcelona, if you want to get, utilise that Messi, because Irish Fist doesn't seem to be going for that aerial play, so someone like Messi still works for him if he's trying to play it nice along the floor. That could be a great through ball here, but will Cancelo get there first? No, he's not able to.
Yeah, but I guess their first goal.
That's an interesting...
That's a long shot.
Oh! Couple of yards wide.
I think Chesney wanted to get one for the cameras there.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Make some subs now. David Silva going to drop it to CDM, bring it off for... I'm going to assume Gundogan. He's brought on Bernardo Silva at CDM.
And Sterling has come in on the right wing, which is an understandable change, but Bernardo Silva effectively is what he's done there. That was an interesting swap, a very interesting swap. However, it does give him more an attacking prowess, and sadly they're not allowed to use custom formations if you didn't know that as a rule, and they're not allowed to use 5 back either. So it's just, I can imagine, and I can very much imagine that change for Bernardo Silva is just an attempt to try and get a bit more attacking presence on the field, because I say that though, I don't think I've seen him attack.
Frankly, if I had made that change, I would have personally gone to a 4-2-2. Chuck De Bruyne and Fernandinho at CDMs with Silva and Sterling on the wides, and then Aguero.
Yeah, I can see that. It would have been a good option. However, we just unable to do much right now.
Yeah, I mean, Juventus coming forward here. Oh, great through ball down to Cassell, and right as Cassell bringing across into the back post. Dybala's lurking, doesn't get there though. Sterling now's going to bring this away. Through ball to Aguero. Aguero going to try and get past the defender. He does it by passing it to Sane on the left hand side, and tackled again.
He just needs to stop these over the tops. All he needed there, RBY, power through ball. It would have been great. It would have been perfect. Yeah. That's all he needed there. But he keeps going for these chip balls.
Oh.
And it just slows down the play, and so for when he's using these fast players against the centre backs, he can't be letting people like Alexandro, who have heading at 86 pace, come back in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're giving them chance to the opposition's defence to just recover and just defend, and it's frustrating to watch. It's frustrating to watch, knowing that such a simple change could make this game so much closer.
I mean, you have to wonder if he had played as Man City, coming up through the tournament, because obviously I don't think he knows what approach to take with the players here.
Yeah, he looks like he's using an aerial approach for a team that doesn't have really an aerial presence. In real life, maybe I've seen Aguero hit a few headers, but that's usually because there's no one there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did see him make a tactics change on the attack. So perhaps I'm not sure what he pressed, because I couldn't see it quickly enough while watching the gameplay.
Yeah,
however,
pros, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of things to watch when the FIFA's happening. You got to see where all the players are positioned. But Juve now's on the attack, so Sandro is down the wing, but he gets tackled, but it stays with him, because Sterling is just not a very strong player.
Brilliant.
Way too many games to be played, and he's got it away, but it just gets straight back to a Juve player. He doesn't leave his own half. I think I've seen him leave his own half maybe twice.
He's looking to. I think 5-1 down. I think he's trying to rush the play a bit, and it's looking a bit. Look at him trying to force it up front.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
but FIFA 19, more so than most FIFAs, it is all about that build-up play. It very much works on the whole Spanish tiki-taka. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, especially after that patch in late January, where they removed all the time finesses, and that tends to be the meta tends to be pass it up and try and pass it around the defense instead of just
again he's gone over the top, but this time it seems to have worked.
Yeah, Aguero's now through on goal. Bustle someone, gets the chip.
He's gone for the chip.
Oh, that would have been dirty. You would have been part of that chip life.
It would have been a lovely goal. But the thing is, right there, nice little finesse. If he slows it down, pulls it on Aguero's right, nice little finesse. I can effectively guarantee that's going in.
Yeah, keep balls coming out or anything, and no pressure behind him. Could be
exactly. So that chip isn't needed. The chip he was too close for the chip unless the keeper was already going to ground. That's a nice play there though from Aberystwyth. De Bruyne, is he able to get it across? No, he's not.
He was looking for that time finesse, and you could see that.
Yeah, but again, all he needed is one simple pass and he'd been done. He just doesn't seem to go for the simple plays. But Juve he's gone for the cheeky chip.
Now we're all going for the BM.
Yeah, he's going for the cheeky chip. It's not quite worked out for him though.
And Juventus are going to come back through the left side with Douglas Costa. Gets past. He's going to cross it into the back post to CR7. Goes to the bite. He does that between. He's going to shoot. Nothing's happening. It's pinball in there.
Yeah, it's just. But again, he's gone for the aerial play. Pjanic just knocking it back down, straight back into the defense. Okay, cancelled out there. But Juve is constantly on the attack. It's just difficult to understand why he's not building it up. He passes it out now, so he has an open player and he's going himself. Good, but now he's over the top. He could have just put that straight through that gap on the floor, and the keeper's able to come out because it's not on the floor slowing down. There's no friction to the ball. There's no precision with it. He just seems to be yeeting it every time he gets the ball.
He doesn't tend to be eating it, and frankly, it's better unbelievable. Honestly, I'm not sure that you shouldn't really be doing that. It's obvious. I mean, 90th minute now. Who knows what can happen in the 90th minute?
Apparently giving away a free kick. It's just. I wonder if the yellow card. Oh, that would be an interesting thing if the yellow cards consisted over to the aggregate as well. But it would make no difference because he couldn't stop them using it in the finals. However, Juve, Northumbria, they're just having a bit of fun. He's chilling. He's gonna. However, the only positive about this so far is if with this aggregated score, the likelihood is in the next leg, Aberystwyth is not going to be able to bring it back.
Yeah, I mean the PS4 player's taken a 5-1 lead into the PS4 leg. It's not looking too positive.
He's 5-1 on Xbox. The whole joke that if I was on PS4 I would have won is out the window here.
Yeah, I mean the real question is if you're on PS4, can the Xbox guy win?
Exactly. The Aberystwyth player now, he's moving to going to PS4. This is not his common ground. I saw him practicing, I think, one match on a PS4 controller. That's all he did. That's all the practice he did. But the real question is, would ACOG have done better if he had turned up and put the time in practicing that Team Jesus did?
Yeah, you got to ask that question sometimes, And I mean, it was really, you look. I think the score's actually a bit too generous at the game. I'll let with it. I think there was a lot of attack play from both sides. Obviously, more from Juventus. I mean, when they score 5 goals, obviously, it'll be more from Juventus, right? But I think it's a bit unfair. If he kept on the ground a bit more, I think it could be more of like a 5-4, 5-3 match.
Well, I agree. The attack was lacking in very, very small areas. Like, if the ball is kept on the floor, majority of the time, I think you will find that it would have ended up in a goal-scoring opportunity. Okay, but as we saw, even in goal-scoring opportunities, he didn't always choose the right decision. He still went for that chip. He went for the chip over the top. He went for the chip. Do you know what I mean? It's just a ballsy play. Effectively, at the end of the day, it's a ballsy play. And if he's using a aerial threat kind of team, it works. Do you know what I mean? It can work because you have someone like who's a good example? Higuain. Why not? Higuain. He can pull it down if it's in the air and beat a centre back to it. Do you know what I mean? But they're going back to Juve and Man City again by the looks of it. As I looked over, I saw those teams being chosen. I think it is. Hopefully they let us watch the replays this time.
Let's hope. We can't ask too much,
good.
though. Can't ask too much,
Yeah.
That'd be too perfect, some would say. But yeah, I mean, hopefully it's a bit closer. I do want to see a bit of a comeback from Jesus. I'm trying to the right guy here. It's the right guy.
Harry.
God damn it!
Just say Aberystwyth.
I guess. I think they're both on the same side. It doesn't help.
Yeah. Well, no. So Aberystwyth. And then that's Northumbria.
Right.
They literally have it on their t-shirts.
Oh, they do indeed. They do indeed, Aaron. You're not wrong.
So we got Aberystwyth back on Man City again, but this time they're on PS4. And Juve is going to be Team Jesus again, or otherwise known as Northumbria. So the likelihood is we're probably going to see another landslide. Hopefully we don't. That would be. Well, it's entertaining because there's a lot of goals, there's a lot of attacking action, but we just want to see ACOG get out of that box. Try not to use that over the top too much, and hopefully keep it on the floor.
I want to bring up something. You see the. I'm going to take. I don't want to take a guess. Northumbria person, the left-hand side. You're wearing earphones there.
Yeah, he is.
Probably listen to music. I think that's a good idea.
It's a good way to chill out,
Yeah, especially talking about like this land, in an arena. It's.
Yeah, well, I can hear myself. I can hear myself through these headsets. I can hear myself coming from somewhere.
What can I say?
Oh well, I'm not sure what calming would be the word I'd use. I'm not entirely sure I like my accent, but it's something. So, but the thing is, if we can hear ourselves, they can hear us. So it may be a little unnerving for the ACOG player as well, because a couple of seconds afterwards, he's hearing a breakdown of what he has just done wrong, and no one wants to hear that. You want to hear that at the end of the match. You want to discuss things like this at the end, and that's coaches do that. You watch a match, the end of the match you say it. You don't like you do little adjustments mid game. You don't just go, "You're doing this bad. Stop."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, Julie?
Yeah, he hasn't got his AirPods in. He can definitely hear us, you know.
Can't flex on us either. It's so bad.
Obviously Northumbria has got their AirPods in. Well, wired AirPods.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of makes
Close
sense,
enough.
right?
Hey, nothing wired. I would go wired, you know.
Hey, I'm a wireless man. What can I say? You know,
Oh.
it comes a long way in the last 10 years. You know what I mean? But no, yeah, I'm looking forward to the second leg of this, and hopefully we can see a comeback. I'd love to see it.
Hopefully we can see an attempt at a comeback. It doesn't even need to be a comeback. If it even comes close, all it needs is 1 or 2 goals early off the bat from ACOG, and this becomes an interesting match because, like, okay, at the end, he can still lose. Northumbria can still lose this match and win, and he can lose badly and win. Do you know what I mean? He can lose 3-0 and still win this series.
Going into it here, actually, Juventus taking up the tactic. I was playing to Man City last match, actually, the 4-2-2 there. Oh, actually, that's their that's their attacky formation.
Yeah.
So indeed, actually going for something I did play actually last game as well. And a 4-3-3 here, probably for the balance from Man City. Starting off with the 4-3-3 this game, that's a bit different from the last game. Let's start with a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, it's a nice little change. Hopefully, these changes in formations will be good, and who knows? Perhaps the Xbox player is more comfortable on PS4, which would be completely backwards. But imagine that would be an interesting turn of events if the PS4 player loses on the PS4 and the Xbox player loses on the Xbox.
I mean, you know, sometimes you look at the preferred consoles. Sometimes you haven't got what you want in the house, you know, especially in uni and stuff. You know, looking. Sometimes you don't bring what you got with you. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's definitely the case. Like it's an awful old slog. Like taking my PC and stuff with me to uni. It's a difficult one, and you bring up a valid point. Perhaps he has both. Perhaps he plays on both, but perhaps he only took his Xbox to uni because it was the easier one to unplug. Who knows?
Indeed,
you know what I mean?
I mean, it definitely is. There's only one cable for the Xbox, I think, right?
But
Something
it's
like
two.
that.
Yeah, it's literally two.
Yeah,
It's literally two cables.
Literally 2 cables.
And a TV, so 3 cables, I guess. But yeah, so we'll see. Oh, he's about to go for the water. He's about to
Bring
go
the water down, everyone. They've actually had me off there.
Yeah, so but it should be a good match. Hopefully, I think we're going back into it now. I see the game's turning on. Yeah, we're coming into it.
Yeah, here we go.
So hopefully now we're in the Juventus Stadium as well, which is it's not the Juventus Stadium. The Allianz Stadium is Bayern Munich Stadium.
It's literally called the Juventus Stadium.
Oh well, there you are then.
There you go.
So either way, I was hoping that they would actually use the home grounds of those, because I swear the last one was the Etihad, wasn't it?
Is this the Juventus Stadium?
This is the Allianz.
But the Ronaldo's in the crowd.
That's why I thought it was the but it's the Allianz Arena. So it's the same lineup from both teams by the looks of it.
Yeah, he swapped Pjanic and Chan around, I think, as well. But
no, exact same positions.
Still literally the
exact same.
Interesting.
I wouldn't see why you need.
I don't know why you need to
around.
change either. But better bounce, you know, he's being at the end of the game. They're 5-1 up, you know. It is the interesting one though. Is it the same? It is not the same lineup from Man City. We've seen Brown still come into the starting 11 here, probably at right wing, I'm assuming.
I would hope so. Well, he's got 4-2-3-1, right? Oh, maybe not.
I'm still about centre mid. That's an interesting take. I would have personally swapped the Brown and Bernardo Silva around there just for more balance. Yeah,
midfield. Like we saw him put Bernardo Silva in the midfield at the end of last match, but I didn't see it actually do anything.
Good selfie there.
It didn't make much of a difference. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not entirely sure if that's going to make a huge difference now either. So we shall see. However, the winner of this match, if ACOG can bring it back and win 5-0, that's what you have to remember. He needs 5 goals. I'm not sure if away goals count. I'm not sure how that works.
I think for more fun, we should just at least try and make them count in our heads.
Well, yeah. So either way, so he needs 5 goals to outright win this match. He needs 4 goals to potentially take this to penalties and use the worst way of winning a tournament ever.
Oh god, I hate penalties.
Exactly. However, after this, whoever wins this match, whoever wins this aggregated score,
who goes into a two-legged final on
the PS4 or the Xbox and PS4, depending on who goes through, against Rossi. And I'm not entirely sure. Oh, you nearly got another kickoff goal there, which would have been an interesting start to this match.
I tell you what, kickoff boost is actually kind of a big problem. It's always been a thing in FIFA since the KSI glitch back in the day.
FIFA 13 is started, and it yeeted over the top.
Yeah, exactly. But this year it's showed a big problems back because since they nerfed the whole time finesse and the AI defending sort of thing, they sort of had to use kickoff boosting to really just try and get a start on the goals.
Yeah, it's been noticeable that most of the goals from the
I was unlucky from Ronaldo. I don't know which one it was.
No, that was Ronaldo. That was Ronaldo.
Yeah, it's Ronaldo.
So I've lost what I was going to say.
Yeah, no, you meant to bring this away and try and get it back in, actually, through Douglas Costa. The pass off to Emre Can, intercepted by Bernardo Silva, who's actually a centre-mid, defensive, doing his job there, actually, for once as a winger. Fernandinho, actually, the actual defensive midfielder, and I'm going to put that into De Bruyne. Out on the right side to Mars. Mars going to straight into Alexandro.
Yeah, he just turned straight into him. I don't.
The ball on his weak foot, intercepted and tackled.
But, like, you can see it again now, right? You can see it again. Like, Juve, first of all, I'd like to point out, being a colourblind person, this is very difficult to remember which teams are who, because Juve was the same colour as Man City currently last match, and Man City hasn't changed colour. So forgive me if I call out the wrong teams. However, you can see that it's already started again. He is constantly under pressure. The Man City man is not able to get out of the box. And it could be a chance here for Juventus, but he goes back. He's just having a bit of fun. He knows he's 5-1 up. He can lose this match. And
he's not going to lose this match, though, because, I mean, who else but, with the header into the net,
It's a great little doink over. Nice, powerful header straight into the back of the net. It's a textbook goal. Honestly, it's a textbook goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's a decent cross into the area, and Ronaldo does, obviously, what Ronaldo does is just jumps above the rest to get it.
Yeah.
But
and
anyway,
he uses all 6'1" of them.
Exactly. A kick-off boost again here, not happening. But, hey, he's playing on the ground at least. Might listen to us.
That was the first time I think I've seen him do a ground through ball. But the ball's not going to the players anymore. At least the over-the-tops went to the players.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Sane with a good interception, though. He's able to... Can he readjust and pull this back onto attack? Oh, okay, nice little ball here. You just need to get past that one defender. Interesting hit there. That's a corner.
Obviously, Sane's weak foot there, his right foot, obviously. I think it's a two-star weak foot, actually, so pretty weak.
Yeah, he's not the greatest. To be fair, in real life, I don't think I've ever seen him use a weak foot.
Oh, that's just unlucky there.
That should have been in off that first header. That was some power as well off that header, but it's ended up... he's got on his motorbike, but...
That is the, I think, was that the Giovinco celebration?
Yeah.
Yeah, Giovinco celebration, and then from the MLS. And that is just the most.
I'm not gonna lie, that looks like it just hits. It just hits Sane. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay.
It would have. It would have gone in.
It would have been an EA goal right there.
Pep Guardiola.
Pep Guardiola's loving it.
Oh, he loves
absolutely loves it.
Yeah, absolutely loves it. He does. Yeah, it was absolutely just FIFA goal, that wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just one of those goals. It hit the crossbar, flew straight back out, directly to a player that was not his. That was his. Luckily, he's through. Bernardo Silva, the defensive midfielder.
That's a great finish.
And Aberystwyth has got into the lead here, so he's 2-1 up. He's now brought it back to 6-3 on aggregate, so he needs to get another 3 goals to level it.
Indeed, I mean, Bernardo Silva doing his due diligence there, obviously.
Yeah.
And I mean, look at that. I mean, do you reckon he tried that?
Probably not. But it is unsavable. The thing is, if you get it onto the post and in, it is the farthest away from the keeper physically possible.
I mean,
so unless you are either lying down next to the post already, you're just not going to get there. So it's always a good place to put it, but it's a risky place to put it at the same time.
Captain obviously gave him the best advice out here for FIFA gameplay. But Juventus are going to bring it to the midfield through Pjanic. Try to put it through the dive ball, keeping it on the ground, as they probably shouldn't actually, because Ronaldo's up front, as they do. But Pjanic going to place it over to Ronaldo himself. Pjanic now again back into Ronaldo. Ronaldo's going to try and get around, work for space. Dybala does so, but does it over the bar.
Close line. It's just like, you can see, I'll give the benefit of the doubt to Aberystwyth a minute. He is 2-1 up, and he has a much better attacking performance so far. And his defense... I say that.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah, commentator's curse right there. But okay, that was good defense there. Okay, I thought Edison was just going to leave that roll out, coming off his own player. But no, so it's like, see, he's going for this aerial game, and he's coming straight back at him every single time. Oh, that's definitely a foul.
Now, here's my question for you, okay? Another yellow card company, by the way.
Yeah, that's just like, yeah.
But my question is, why isn't Ronaldo on these free kicks?
I don't know. Why is Pjanic on the free kick?
Pjanic's good at free kicks, actually.
Yeah, he is, but Ronaldo.
Oh, here we go.
And it's in. What a free kick, as we said about Ronaldo.
Listen, I'm not going to say anything, but I think we might have called that. I think we might have made that one happen because we said Ronaldo's not
that was the commentator's curse in the opposite way.
Indeed, but I mean, it's great to see frankly, a really good free kick goal, off the crossbar down.
Honestly, it's a perfect goal. It's one of those things that if it comes off any of the balls, it's just
as you said earlier, Mr. Captain Obvious. As far as hit the post or whatever, as far away keeps them get to it.
Yeah. And Sane ran out of the wall there to leave the gap for Pjanic to put that through.
I'm sure the old Aberystwyth boy interpreted the same as he did last match, where he scored the free kick, where he go for the short one, Yeah, but it didn't happen.
He probably did, and it's unlucky, but that's why you've got to change it up. And this is the thing. Northumbria is changing it up much better than Aberystwyth is. So far, Aberystwyth has just been doing the same things. Like last match, he kept going over the top. This match, he's just keeping it on the floor. So do an over the top every now and then. Put it on the floor the next time. As I say that, he goes for the weird over the top straight towards Bonucci. And it just ends up back with Chesney. And Aguero just took a dive.
Aguero doing Aguero things as you do, and you mentioned coming away. I mean, really, back on that point though, I would have personally kept it on the ground there. That's how you do over the top through ball. That's how you get a good one through.
Well, no, I agree. I would agree on the last play as well. He should have kept it on the floor.
Marcelo wins this back into the area. I probably should have
attempt at a header.
Okay, Ronaldo, you do you, mate. That was something. Knees are up, trying to get around him. Doesn't really happen for him.
He still somehow hit the ball afterwards, though, which is that was close. Pjanic now though with the ball again. Can he get it over? He cannot.
Yeah, Walker going to try and get this away now for Aberystwyth. Aberystwyth's going to do Mars on the right hand side. Goes out for a throw-in to Aberystwyth because Emre Can's tackle there. Walker into Fernandinho. Fernandinho going to play this out to Mahrez. Gets intercepted by Emre Can. Matuidi into the centre. A bit of a lull here in play, but I think 2-2 sort of we're getting to that point now.
Yeah, it's 7-3 on aggregate, and the players know this, and Team Jesus knows this. Do you know what I mean? He knows that he just doesn't need to do anything. He can keep this ball tapping around the middle, getting the goals when he can, like that.
And then, yes.
And he doesn't need to force it. ACOG needs to force this. He needs to push this ball and get the win. He hasn't got the time. He hasn't got the time to sit around, and he needs to do quick passing plays, but he doesn't need to, you don't want to overextend or force the pass. And it's a fine balance he has to try and make here. It's a difficult one, and that's why getting into a losing position in FIFA is a difficult position to come back from.
Yeah.
Because the player can sit back on it and just do what he wants.
Here's the Allianz.
Yeah. Huh. I know.
I saw Italian on the side. I was like, oh well, it's obviously Juventus Stadium, right?
Well, that's what I thought as well. Then I realised it was the Allianz. That's why I was like, oh well, it's not the Juventus Stadium.
well, do be like that sometimes, don't I? Anyway. Ben's going to try and bring this forward now by passing in midfield and looking, pretty well. Passing in midfield, looking nice. Trying to get through the middle to Ronaldo and Dybala, of course. Plays over the top of the ball to Dybala. That's an interesting call, but I like it.
Otamendi with a good bicycle to clear there.
Or was it Otamendi?
Yeah,
who knows?
It was Otamendi. I like how they've actually put the player names on top now.
Yeah,
they heard us complain about it, and now they've done it. Mendy nearly smacking it into Dybala to score. Pasane now running down the wing. Can he get a good pass off? No, he just gets tackled by Pjanic.
Yeah, obviously no. I mean...
Oh, it's a good quick one there.
Oh, nice little work at the feet there. A little bit of magician work from Aguero.
And that's the first half. First of all, that was only the first half. That was only the first half.
Again, a very high-scoring half,
Yeah, what is it? It's 3-1 last game, so we've had one more goal in the first half.
Yeah.
And it happened within 38 minutes again. So, within the first 38 minutes of the first half, we've had 5 goals. And in the last match, we had 4 goals. So
oh my God, we've seen a kick-off boost again here. That ball through on net.
Was not able to get that shot off.
No, that was needed shot. I mean, frankly, good defending from.
It was good recovery, and it's these kinds of things he needs to.
Oh well, here we go.
And it's 4-2. So Ronaldo once again getting up, doing Ronaldo type things.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's a good cross, it's a good header. There's not much you can really do about this.
Yeah. I mean, early on in the game, you had the whole front post corner being the most OP thing you've ever seen to man. If you haven't played this,
was that like FIFA 14? FIFA 14 had that.
Worse, absolutely worse.
Oh,
it was okay. So you put anything near that front man with there, and it would just go in. Job done. A bit like this actually.
So exactly like that.
So but he is patched somehow. Sometimes they actually don't patch things; they just tell you they did.
Yeah, fair. To be fair, I have noticed with FIFA, when they nerf something, it still works better than anything else in the game. So it's still worth doing it, even though they've nerfed it. It just doesn't happen 100% of the time. It happens 99% of the time.
And 99 is better than 100. So
Yeah, that's the way EA thinks.
Just to fix the game.
It is definitely the way EA thinks, and EA loves it. EA loves it.
And I love EA, frankly. But anyway, Alexander's now going to pass this off to Emre Can. Emre Can, the Liverpool excellent command, put it into Alexandro. And that's a good tackle from Benjamin Mendy there.
Yeah, it's a good tackle.
Benjamin Mendy, Lille, right? Came from Lille.
Yeah, he came from Lille. He was signed. He was signed by Lille to someone else, and then came here. He was signed to Lille, AS Monaco. Then he came to Man City. It was a £40 million deal, I believe.
Yeah, that was insane. And he got injured for like 8 months.
Yeah, he did. He literally came, played one match, injured.
Big fan of his Twitter as well.
However, it's straight back to Juventus again, and like Ronaldo is through. I don't know. That was a lucky play there, because Company would not have been able to recover that. Oh, it's over the top.
I tell you what, if he'd done a straight fake shot there, that would have gone through. It would have been a goal probably. That's into the centre though, and Chesney punches that out. For Northumbria, and Douglas Costa are going to bring us out. Oh, he's just juggling it. Look at him.
Just keeping it in
the
the air.
Chris MD in the Sidemen game a few years ago.
Why keep it on the floor when you can keep it in the air? You're not losing the aerial battle either, so...
it's not Rock League, calm down.
Oh, come on.
Wear through, and Chesney collects that and claims it like a good goalkeeper. Yeah, it's obviously worse than Fabianski, though, as we all know.
Yeah. Not the best Polish keeper, but...
No, Swansea fans were not biased at all.
No. Yeah, definitely not. Ronaldo now able to put a shot on target, but unable to get it away as the Man City defenders quickly close him down, and two of them close him down. And for even the world's best player, arguably, two players is a lot of players to deal with.
Indeed. I think 62 minutes in now, 63 minutes in, we're looking at 9-3. I think it's pretty much.
It's a done deal.
Yeah.
6 goals in effectively 25 minutes.
It's doable.
It's doable, but it means he needs to get a lot of kickoff goals.
Yeah, he just suddenly start, pulling his weight.
Yeah, but the thing is, we say this, and Juve is still on the... Oh, that's a nice little EA touch there from Ronaldo.
Obviously,
he was injured, it instantly got up. That sounds about right for real life.
I mean, as you know, Jeff Shreve's not on the side, so you can't get away from him. But Ronaldo, he's just great, isn't he? So he obviously
he just grazed his ankle.
Yeah, he just grazed his ankle. Cheers, Jeff.
But But Man City's just not getting a break. Aberystwyth is just not having that chance to pull those 6 goals back. They're clearly under pressure, and honestly, it looks like this could be a 7th goal needed, and it is. So
that's double figures on aggregate now. When
10-3 on aggregate, it is. I don't like to say it with 20 minutes left, but it is a done deal.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, Aaron. Honestly, with the 10-3, I mean, it's just.
I just didn't expect it to be this one-sided. Like I know I said before the game, and I would like to point out I predicted correctly.
Of course you did.
But I like to it's a difficult one. Next one will be more difficult to predict. But what a long shot! Oh,
I just wait to see the disappointment there.
I know. You can see the disappointment from the Aberystwyth player.
And
you really wanted that to go in.
Yeah, sometimes it do be like that, Anyway, remember we're going to come through now. Actually, the thing I don't like doing that, like Aaron, let you know. But now there's going to be Pjanic on the right hand side, going for a little bit of skills with the 60-odd pace and doing what happens. But Sana going to bring this out now on the left hand side. Passes it straight to Blaise Matuidi. Big fan of that. That ball now going for the 1-2 Ronaldo. Doesn't work out because automatically wrestles him off. Coming Bernard away now, straight into Bernardo, straight to Emre Can. I mean, they just can't catch a break in there, Aberystwyth,
And it's straight out.
I think he needs to make a sub that's going to bring a few players on, get some fresh legs on.
The real question though is it like you want him to keep challenging, but you may just see that he's just probably given up. Because it's 10-3 down. It's hard to keep a positive mentality at this point.
Oh, 100%.
He's through. Go on, Company. He's on all out attack, isn't he?
Oh, 100%. And centre back striker, but Morris now going to try and get this into the centre. Sane going to right for it. Gets the top left corner goal.
Sane winning a header. What is this?
That Afro doing in wonders, Aaron.
Yeah, the Afro put that away. It wasn't Sane.
Yeah. Yeah, some would say, Afro's here because Afro on the field,
Yeah, so we bring Quadrado on for Pjanic. we're pulling Jesus on for Fernandinho, and David Silva on for Bernardo Silva.
Personally, I'm looking at the event subs here. I mean, Bernadeschi a more defensive option.
He's got Jesus as centre mid. Should he wait? De Bruyne and Jesus centre mid.
Now, my question for you, Aaron, wouldn't he just go 4-2-4 here and just literally just go for it?
Yeah, that's what I would have thought.
Yeah.
But Jesus up front with Aguero, Mahrez and Sterling on even, or Sane and Sterling.
Joe, we haven't considered the switching game. Tactic switch like with the
that's true, it's true.
There you go. That's probably what it is. Probably why he's playing Jesus as centre mid. I mean, let's hope so. Or he's lost his goddamn mind.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice to say the least. If he thinks Jesus is a good centre mid, I would say it's a very arguable point that he is not, seeing as he is a striker.
Arguable, it's pretty obvious, frankly. Now it's going to be all that we have to do with Quadrado. Just come on the field.
On his 2-star weak foot, not able to do anything. He has got 5-star skills. That's actually an interesting thing about Juventus. A lot of them have 5-star skills.
Yeah.
They love a bit of skillage in the village.
They do indeed, my dude. You know, Mendy going to bring this across now to Alexandro, and Alexandro going to put this back in Emre Can. Bernadeschi now with his 5-star. Oh, that's a bikini spin. I love to see that. And David Silva going to bring this back now. We put pass inside to Gabriel Jesus, the centre mid. De Bruyne going to bring this across to Leroy Sané, who plays a wasted through ball, trying to get through the Kun Aguero, and doesn't really happen for him. Now it's going to be all our risk with at the minute, but I don't think 6 goals down, 5 minutes left. I'm not sure it matters that much, Aaron.
I wouldn't even say it's all our risk with, though. It's just still 50-50. This is a good through ball to Sterling, though. Can you get a good cross off? Aguero just threw himself at it. Honestly, at this kind of dire stage in the game, you just do throw yourself at it. Oh, Aguero's got the ball, though. Can you get it? Unable to control himself.
That's the ball. Obviously, balance a huge stat this year in FIFA, and it's showing there. I mean, you know, if he had a higher balance stat, probably would have,
that's a foul there. Don't exactly know why this was a foul, but it was a foul.
Yeah, you say sometimes you do really see that in FIFA. You know, the ref just putting it back, and you're like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, and even the players are like, wait, that was a foul. But Quadrado now able to get it off on his right. No, he's gone for the cheeky little skill there.
Do you reckon he thinks he's left-footed?
Probably.
Or is he? Or are we wrong?
No, he is right-footed. He's most definitely right-footed.
Because he went back into his left foot then again, but Jesus playing more up front than we first saw, so he probably did do a tactic switch in game.
Yeah.
And that's the end of it. That's 10-4
aggregate. So Aberystwyth has been knocked out.
And I was talking about Harry had gone and hated his husbands with the convincing victory there.
Yeah, he's taking this 10-4 lead in aggregated lead. He's taking a 10-4 aggregated lead through this semi-finals, and now it will be a PS4 only finals, which is good. At the end of the day, it makes it easier. You don't have to switch consoles. And you'll see both players play at the best of their ability on their preferred console.
I mean, indeed, but it doesn't really matter for Jesus. He can do it on both. It doesn't really matter for him.
It's so hopefully now we'll see a good finals. Hopefully a bit closer. I wanna have a bit more excitement coming from it. And like the goal scoring was great. It was great to watch, but from the actual spectator side of it, to see a competitive edge, you want to see that you want to see that niggling down. You want to see them try and break each other down, not just run through, because that's effectively what was happening. He was just running through. He was just coming straight through the defense, straight through and just getting the attack. And then as soon as he did defend Juventus, the ball just came straight back to him. Like he just hit it straight back to Juventus anyway. So it was Aberystwyth with a weird, awkward. He was playing awkward.
Yeah, you saw in both legs really. Anyway, struggled to get into his groove. Played completely the wrong way in the first match. Sort of came to his senses in the second match, but just got outclassed because he was on his home platform, I think. And
yeah. If he had come to those senses a little sooner in the first match, I think you would have seen a different story coming into that second game.
Indeed.
Like you clearly see that he's changed to that kind of play style. Oh, we see Rossi here and Team Jesus setting up already.
Yeah,
they're loving it. Is that? Can we figure out what university they are? I see UC.
UC, University of Cambridge. I'm taking the shot.
I don't know what uni these are. We don't know what teams are playing with either. So
we will see in a minute.
I see Kadira.
Is that W Juventus?
It's Juventus.
Oh,
Yes,
we're
it
doing
is.
Juventus. Yeah, we're
So
doing
we got
Juventus.
Juve versus Juve. So this is going to be a.
Right. We're doing this then.
It's Juve going down the wing, and Juve is defended. It's going to be an interesting one to cast if we're going to. Oh, this is going to be awkward.
It's going to be very awkward. But,
So hopefully
you
the
know.
names aren't the wrong way around.
That's the last of my worries at this point. Honestly.
Honestly, when the first goal goes in, that's when we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Because it'll tell us at the top.
We got Ronaldo and Rolando. You know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Ronaldo 1, Ronaldo 2. Ronaldo Senior, Ronaldo Junior.
Fake Ronaldo, real Ronaldo sort of thing. You know.
Oh, we're not doing that
We're
again.
not doing that again. No, we did that once for Rockly Cast, and I did. Well, actually, ended pretty well. Actually.
Yeah, well, it was a bit of bounce.
I nearly fell there. I'll level it. I'm so glad it didn't switch to me because I fully nearly went. Because these seats, ladies and gentlemen, they lean back. I started getting comfortable, then back a bit, and I just look at this. This
Mine
goes.
isn't even unlocked. I would actually have to. I don't know which one of these paddles it is. It's one of these paddles.
I don't even know.
It's that one. Hey, look at that.
Anyway, he's playing Kadira.
However, I'm not going to do that. Well, Kadira's a good CDM.
Indeed, I agree. You know, but
So-
Kadira hasn't played at all. So, you know, for you know,
And Rossi, so Rossi's the one with Kadira. We know that.
Mm.
That's how we figure it out.
yeah.
So UCFB, University of Birmingham.
University. I don't even know.
I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea what this is, what university this is. However, looking at this right now, you can see there's a clear play style difference with this team. You can see how they're going to, and you can see how Team Jesus has already switched it up. He's already changed the way he's going to be playing against Rossi in comparison to playing ACOG. And that is vital because he's trying to play the same way, especially with having Rossi just spectating that previous match. You know he is figuring out. He is figuring you out. You need to change it up, and you need to be good at doing it.
Yeah, you need to sort of, you know, make a change, make sure you can carry momentum onwards, you know. So you got, I love watching this, doing the tactics for the game. I think it's really interesting, you know. You saw that, well, going for the constant pressure there, which is something that is very, let's say, you know, polarizing issue in the community. You know, people love it, people hate it, you know. It's very overpowered because, you know, it tends to pressure. It puts two men on every player at all times, essentially. Knackers your players out, but it's very effective.
But the thing is, you see that in real football, so why wouldn't you be allowed to do it on this?
Indeed.
Like, you see the tactics in real football, and at the end of the day, I did just see one of them, but their defender on stay attacking.
Frankly, I'm a big fan of that.
So, this should be a high-scoring game. Hopefully a close high-scoring game, and hopefully it's a really good game to watch.
I didn't know Stephen Corker played for Juventus, though.
Say again?
Stephen Corker, Juventus. They didn't know he played for Juventus because, you know, Stephen Corker played striker for Liverpool, didn't he? For like 6 months, was it? While he was there?
I honestly can't remember.
Can't remember. We're just we're rolling with the punches at this point, you know. We're doing things. Stephen Corker, X1's man, great, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was interesting. Interesting to say the least.
At least, yeah.
It was.
I could go for a drink when we're on camera. And it just
I know.
doesn't work for me.
Well, it switched. It switched a minute ago, and I
Yeah.
went to pick up the. I was like, I was like, no, I haven't got this. What are you on about?
It's difficult to being on camera. Usually, whenever on camera, this is something completely different.
Yeah, this is
anyway.
Well, yes.
Oh well, thank you, production crew. I can go for a drink now.
So Rossi is chilling. He's looking confident, but Team Jesus has got the momentum, and he is able to go into the Allianz Arena once again.
I'm questioning now if the Allianz just name renamed.
Is there
the
two
Juventus Stadium,
Allianz Arenas?
or they just lost the Bayern Munich they lost the Bayern Munich like.
Should we have a little quick Google?
Go and have a quick Google, Aaron. I'll do the tool.
Juventus.
So Juventus won. Again, I'm pretty sure it's Rossi's home year, and I mean first team looking at Chesney Cassell. I mean. No, this is Jesus coming here because they haven't got Kadira in the starting 11. Steve's starting 11 as ever. Literally the exact same team.
Apparently Google doesn't work.
Google doesn't work well. You know what? Should have got Android then, shouldn't he?
Well, alright. Let's not start this up on.
Let's not start this up on live.
So we got Ross Plank versus Jesus Husbands. Ross Plank playing Juventus. Jesus Husband playing Juventus.
But obviously this is Ross's team now, bringing in Kadira and Quadrado being the only differences here, but going for a 4-2-3-1 wide, which is very interesting. 4-2-3-1 narrow is actually pretty overpowered this FIFA.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see he's bringing Quadrado on to start, unlike as we saw with Team Jesus last match. He brings him on as a sub, and I think he did it in the first match as well. So It should be interesting. We got a little nice team photo here. It's not quite as good as the Welsh ones because it's not weird.
Yeah, I mean the Welsh one's pretty weird. I don't know why they do it. Is it a meme at this point? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is. They done that one really stupid one, and ever since then they've just done it. They continue to do it.
Yeah, I mean, wow, look at Emre Can there. Emre Can's beautiful.
I don't even know which one Emre Can is.
I don't even know if he's on the field. I just know he's beautiful. I just know Emre Can's a great looking man, you know.
Well, we got interesting topics.
Nothing wrong with admiring a person, you know.
Interesting topics today on our stream. However, it is going to be kick-off, and Juventus is kicking off.
We're going to have to figure this out as we go. Douglas Costa going to play into Dybala right now. I think this is Jesus. White is Jesus, and then dark black. Dark black. That's not even dark grey. It is anyway. Is Rossi, and Jesus are going to play this through on the right side. Douglas Costa.
Yeah, because Douglas Costa's not playing
this
for.
In and Ronaldo. Ronaldo.
As a quick goal once again from Jesus.
I mean, what was I saying last match? People. I
just voice crack.
It's Dybala anyway, not even Ronaldo.
Oh, is it not? Oh, Dybala. That was an interesting call from us.
Look at that portrait. Look at that portrait of Ronaldo. I'm off. This is not my game today.
No.
It's final.
That was Dybala. That was
Dybala, and oh god.
That is, however, a good header for a 5'8" man.
It is indeed. Or what you could call a little bit scripted.
Yeah, a little bit scripted. It's a little bit scripted.
Even if it doesn't exist, then you're stupid.
I think this is the fourth time. This will be the third time in a row that he has scored in 3 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I think literally every half, apart from one, we have had like a goal.
We've had a kickoff goal as soon as it starts.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's instantly paused.
5 minins in. I think they're changing the settings here just to get, you know. What's happening here? Is he a Pez boy?
No. ACOG had alternate controls on.
Oh.
And Rossi was not aware of this, so Rossi has gone into the game unknowing of this.
Yikes.
Hindrance is the only word for it, because that is exactly what it is.
Oh, look at that ball top. He could potentially get over to Quadrado on the right hand side, but Ronaldo now should really be in the centre, really, looking at the size of him. Alexander now going to try and push this in. Doesn't have Matuidi, Khedira to Dybala. Dybala, time for this shot, and
what a banger on his weak foot as well. That's a nice goal there. It's a nice little passing around the side, and this is the kind of slow build-up play that we were looking for from Man City and Aberystwyth last match. This is one hell of a curler, though.
And this angle, look at this.
That is something I've never seen before on a replay on FIFA.
Oh, that is phenomenal.
That is actually a hell of a goal.
Time for their shots is brilliant this year, and you know, bit overpowered, but I won't say anything more about that.
Yeah, we've talking about a lot of overpowered things today because that's how the best players in FIFA
yeah,
work.
it tends to be, you know, the best players tend to utilise those things, as you can see. Ross utilised that within the first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, and Jesus using the overpowered kickoffs in the first 3 minutes of the game. So they've both got an overpowered goal.
And now Matuidi going to bring us away for Jesus, and Ronaldo going to try and knock it out to Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa going to bring it back to Tweedy. Dybala out wide to Alexandro. Alexandro running down the left side. Can he get into the back post? He can. Ronaldo's there for the volley, and he puts it wide.
That is a close one. That is. You can see Rossi in the corner there. He thought that was going in, and honestly, so did I. I was ready to just start going, oh my god, what a play. But Douglas Costa, that was unlucky touch. It just landed on his shoulder, which is very much a FIFA thing right there.
Yeah.
So, he nearly turned straight into Ronaldo, and that could have ended super badly for him there.
I mean,
but Alexandro,
with the risky play there, probably just chipping her over CR7 just to get it to Alexandro. I mean, hey, you know what, worked out for him, so can't do much.
If you like a bit of risky, why not get a bisky?
Okay. But now it's Ronaldo with the Balassi flick. Was that the El Tornado? I don't even know. I didn't see it properly.
No, it was the opposite end of the field. It was quite small.
I'll tell you something. That was something. Now, fun fact about that actually. When they passed in late January, and the whole time finesses and they were a bit worse. Obviously, as we see today, still a bit good. But the El Tornado cross was rumored by Nepenthes, a FIFA YouTuber, to be like the new meta. And you saw an uprising in that. You actually saw it there, the exact same thing.
Yeah.
One which might be a long time episode, you know.
Yeah, perhaps. But like as I said though, you say about EA nerfing overpowered things. However, it gets nerfed from 100% to 99, as we clearly saw. So Douglas Costa now on the wing, unable to get anything out of this, or maybe That was one of those moments that it's slightly outside the crossing range and it's
Yeah.
now a lob again.
Well, or he's still playing an alternate, and he's, or he's best
gone for a
out,
shot.
You know, Red Chan are going to bring this out for Jesus. Douglas Costa, the Dybala. Douglas Costa continuing his run, looking for that second pass to Pjanic. Spreads it out to this right hand side. Cancelo going to get this into the centre, claimed by Szczesny on the Rossi side of things. It's really confusing, Aaron.
Yeah, I know it is. So cool, but Rossi is going straight on the field, gets it straight into the middle. Can he get a shot off again with Dybala?
You saw the
high and wide.
You saw the silhouette over the arrow there, and now he probably did because he colorblindness, but that meant he was too late to try and go for the time shot again. And all I'm saying is,
I did not see any arrows. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, if you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, that the arrow in FIFA tends to light up depending on how well you time your shot. And if you're too late, it tends to be clear. And he had a clear one there. It's red if it's bad, the yellow if it's okay, and green if it is perfect. And usually if it's green, it goes in the net.
Well, that's a nice one to know. Did not know it, so that's good. However, I have noticed that I've been trying to commentate every time it's on the left-hand side of the pitch, or right-hand side, depending on which way you're looking. However, Douglas Costa is on both of those sides for these people. So, like, Douglas Costa's going down the left, then it's Douglas Costa going down the right. So,
hey, indeed, maybe we should keep it like that, you know what I mean? But anyway.
Oh, what a tackle.
Tweedy now going to try and bring that Dybala intercept.
Interesting pass from
trying to force that from Rossi there. Yeah, he's trying to force that through.
He could have just gone straight forward. I don't understand why he's trying to pass that there. He had Dybala through with only the defence in front of him.
Yeah, no, that's totally 100%. My mind drifted elsewhere then for a second, but Cancelo spread there over to Alexandra, and Alexandra now Douglas Costa. He's trying to take a shot. The ex-Bayern Munich man not doing it is there. Personally, I think that's the wrong choice from Rossi there to go for a shot. I think, a bit premature of him, But Jesus now going to bring this through. Douglas Costa once again for him now, trying to play that through with Bonucci with the great interception. Went straight to him, to be fair, but there's a lot to get. I think he just shut off with Crowder there to get a little insight to stop the spin. Like,
oh, this could be a nice play now, though. Dybala is through. Can he get the pace off? He goes for another.
Trying to utilise those finesse shots. And I'm all here for it, Like, if it works for you, it works for you, It tends to be like that. He did the front post cross again. We saw that last game as well.
That looked like that should be in a corner. It did look like it came off the Juve player.
Well, he did come off the Juve player, just not the one you're thinking, Aaron. Anyway, Tweedy going to bring this out through midfield now for Jesus. It's so hard. And Alexander into the centre now. Straight to. Oh my god, what a save by Waszak Szczesny. And my man, that's what I like to see. Into the front post now. Szczesny claims it once again.
Good old
Wojciech doing his job, commanding his area like a true keeper.
Dybala able to get that ball off the defender, even though he lost it to the defender in the first place. But it's a nice ball over the top to Douglas Costa, and he's able to get this in. Is Ronaldo able to put his big head on it? No, he is not.
No. I would have loved to see like a Ronaldo leap with a bicy there and just knock it off one of Van the right side.
You see him flying across the pitch.
Yeah. Anyway, so Dybala going to bring this out now for Jesus. Look at that through and goal. Douglas Costa's there. Can he get the shot? Oh, Szczesny's having a great game this game, isn't he?
Yeah, well, one of them is. We haven't seen the other one.
One all going into half time, a way closer game,
It's clear. This is a clearly scripted final, but no. What I may remind everyone, there is another game after this. And not only is there another game after this, this will be to decide who wins the Spring NSE Championships for FIFA 19.
Indeed, this is actually the grand final of it, and we're all here for the ride, and that's half time in the grand final. Actually,
it's half time, and it's looking super competitive. It is 50-50
on possession, which is 50, and the shots are only one apart there on both on target and in general. And wow!
And all of the goals happen in the first 10 minutes. That's just all you need to know. 10 minutes of action, and the rest of the game was just pressure. One of them challenging, one of them going, and it's just so much cleaner. It's much cleaner gameplay than from the match, the previous. And you can see there, I don't know which team it is. Both of them have a 3D Pjanic. Okay, so you see there from Jesus, he's gone on to the attack. He's gone on attacking as his formation setup. I can't remember what it's called. But
I think looking to make that change now, and tends to happen.
Ronaldo's through.
Ronaldo is through on goal here. Can he get a shot?
It should be a goal.
It should be a goal. And it is a goal.
Once again, a couple of minutes into the half, and he's got a goal again.
Yeah, Frank, that's not kick-off though. That is 5 minutes in, so gets the pass back, and then Ronaldo doing what he does best, essentially, and just putting the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, he's made himself famous by doing it. He's made himself the world's best by doing it.
Yeah, 4
arguably.
in a row.
Got to put arguably in air quotation marks there because there's Messi fans out there somewhere.
Or Griezmann.
Yeah, okay.
Or Royce.
Maybe Neymar. I would accept Neymar.
Alright, let's not do this now.
Anyway, Ronaldo now again on the attack, which makes it's so difficult. It's so difficult. But yeah, Douglas Costa over the what a ball over the top to Chiellini.
Emre Can to Ronaldo with the goal.
That's a nice
And
quick.
it's 3-1.
3-1.
Oh, I think the tactical changes are being made now.
Yeah, and Matuidi, and Rossi has gone straight into like we're gonna change this up. I can't be doing this.
Yeah.
But the thing is, have you noticed that Jesus just changed his formation when Rossi changed his formation to 4-2-2 as well? 4-2-2-2.
So are you saying the screen cheating?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh
that's
my
an
God.
accusation, Aaron. Pigeons on the same screen and literally
yeah.
right next.
They're
It's harder not to see each other.
Yeah, as you can see on the bottom left, they are sitting right beside each other.
Joe, I can't wait for if this goes to penalties and we get the whole holding the shoulder to the side,
Oh,
like
that would be amazing.
Yeah. Anyway,
I can see this going to penalties. Not gonna lie.
Hey, it's pretty close, but the ball comes into Ronaldo. Now kick off once again. We can see what happens here for Rossi, and nothing going to happen. But Jesus will bring this away on the left side with Alexandro into Douglas Costa. I said Diego again. Then Dybala going to try and put off top of Ronaldo. Doesn't work out. And Rossi wins this back. This is really hard, Aaron. I can't say the Juventus because they're both Juventus. And Matuidi going to play it through straight to Dybala. Dybala on his strong foot. And again, the late time shot and goes just over.
Well, some would say that the manager said something good to this Juventus side when they come up for the second half. I can't. I just want to.
I mean, listen, Massimiliano, I agree. Doing wonders in the dressing room, No Frizzer.
Yeah.
No Frizzer.
Okay, Douglas Costa's just going to keep bouncing it over.
Doing something, Again, like I said last match, Chris ND from that. I think it was the Wembley Cup. Actually, not second match. I'll go back looking at it. But
I have no idea.
You have no idea. You're not a big YouTube guy.
Well, no, I'm a big YouTube guy. I'm just not a Chris ND guy.
Oh, wow, that's rude.
Ronaldo is through again, which I feel like I've said way too many times this match.
I mean, it is Cristiano Ronaldo. He does go through and goal quite a bit.
This is true, but not on both sides of the field.
Depending on what side of the fence you fall on, if you're a Ronaldo or a Messi fanboy, you might say he goes through on both sides.
Definitely. So Dybala now able to put this on the attack. Oh, it's a poor ball to Ronaldo though. But Ronaldo gets it straight back off that defense save play. But again, Cuadrado is just a bit too far ahead, and that would have been a perfect time for one of Abros's signature over the tops.
Oh, I see. I said around, I think he got the name wrong, and I was like, wait, no, and I came around and I was wrong. He should have played that back inside to Emre Can, but that didn't happen really. And now Rossi gonna pull this away.
Yeah.
questioning my decisions at this point in time. Because I got placed into Alexandro playing right midfield.
Yeah, he's super far upfield. Ronaldo back.
Absolutely. Just kick. See what happens.
Yeah, just keep hitting it into Chiellini. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So Chiellini again on the ball. He's not able to get it up to. This is the thing now. So you can see that Rossi has gone super attacking, and it's understandable why he's gone so attacking because he kind of needs to. But Cuadrado's through on goal. Can he get a goal? And it's a nice goal. It's 4-1 up for Northumbria.
That low-driven shot. It's like FIFA 17 all over again.
Yeah.
And look at the celebration. Big fan of that celebration.
Yeah, lovely little celebration there. But
that's a classic salsa,
Yeah, it's just right here. You can just see that the attacking pressure that Rossi is trying to put on has come back to bite him. Because at the end of the day, that attacking pressure is exactly why it's been such an easy way through for Northumbria. Like Northumbria has had it's bad passes, but there's only 3 defenders back in okay.
That's a choice from Jesus there, but something tends to happen there. And what is Rossi doing? Wasting time? He's losing.
I know he's losing 4-1. Hopefully he can bring this back in the next game, and that's what he hopefully just gets 1 or 2 more goals. Doesn't need to win this match. Remember, there is a second leg to this, so he still has another 90 minutes to win this game. Ooh, that's a close, nice little shot right there. But
fizzing that one over the bar by a fraction there, and wow, Chesing glimpse up top now straight to Ronaldo's head, what they should have been doing last game really from Jesus, and Chiellini wins that for Rossi. But Jesus is. Oh god, this is a hassle. Rossi's. Oh, Jesus! He wins that back, but Rossi wins it back once again, and it's Jesus.
I know, but you said Hazard. Hazard's not even on the pitch.
What? Listen, I think your earrings are a bit dodgy.
Oh, you heard it again. We cut from the background noise. But
well, Hazard's a good player, alright? Let's talk about Hazard. I might know some information, you know. Might be going to.
If you didn't know, Eden Hazard, class winger, but has the same.
No, he's a Chelsea. Of course, everyone knows who Eden Hazard is.
You sure about that? There's definitely people that do not know who Eden Hazard is.
Well, they're no good players, then, do they?
Khedira, I just don't see anything. I feel like what Jesus is really, really doing well on. He closes out a game.
You can see
he gets ahead.
Top left there, 82nd minute now, and I mean, still equal shots wise, but it's 4-1. I mean, you know, possession. I'd love to see the possession stats now because I mean, I think it's been a bit more one-sided this half, you know, compared to the first half, especially.
And it's definitely been. It seems to be a bit more one-sided, but Rossi has still been on a good attacking ones as well. So I can't definitively say that. And it's a case of, I feel like Team Jesus has got the defense. Does that make sense? His defending is great, and he closes down the ball before it really gets allowed into the attack. Oh, that's a nice ball there to Cuadrado. No, straight over to Cancelo.
He's Portuguese, it's Cancelo.
Oh, okay, I didn't know what it was. Oh, Ronaldo.
Oh, you can see Rossi.
You can see Rossi. Imagine watching Ronaldo do that in real life. It'll be like that Nike advert all over again.
Oh, bro. Oh, what a goal! The time for Ness.
Oh, and he did not want to wait for that replay. He was not caring.
He is furious. He doesn't want to wait for the 4 seconds it takes off the clock. And my God, my man is on for a absolute
revenge 2 more minutes to potentially get another goal. Hopefully he can get another goal and then bring it back to a 1-goal game on aggregate. But it's not looking likely. He's got 1.5 minutes and he's gone up for a corner for the opposition. So who knows? He's going to waste time. He's wasting time. He's wasting time.
He's going to go for that short skill play.
But he's still wasting time because it's gone up for another corner. It's a perfect way of winning this match too. He's going to keep it at 4-2 on aggregate by the looks of it. It's almost a done deal. Now it's a goal kick.
Pretty much a done deal now, yeah.
Perhaps he can get this over the top because the game won't quite finish yet. If he can get on the attack, it's just the end.
That's going to be game.
There we are.
That's game.
So
that's
game 1 of leg 1 has gone to Jesus. That is now, we need to go into leg 2 of this matchup. 4-2 on aggregate.
To Jesus, and nice to be maybe a bit of trouble on screen there. No, I don't think there's actually an advantage point on the screen for no reason. Tends to be like that sometimes. But 4-2 going into the second leg, and frankly, I'm looking for. Oh, it's going to go straight into it, are we?
Well, yeah, we're going to because they don't have to change teams and change consoles, do they? So this is straight back into it.
You are correct. I forgot about that last rugby. We did that, didn't we? Yes.
So we're straight back into Juve versus Juve in the Allianz Arena.
Once again, it feels so off.
It's not. Oh no, the Allianz Stadium is different to the Allianz Arena. Bayern Munich is in Allianz Arena.
There we go. We figured it out, everyone.
Oh,
is Ronaldo 34?
Yeah, he's old, mate.
Wow.
Messi's 30. Ronaldo's 34.
God, who's going to win the Ballon d'Or in 2 years? Then you know what I mean? Who's going to win the Ballon d'Or in 2 years?
Messi.
That's my question. Luka Modric.
Luka Modric, what a player, am I right?
Indeed. Jimmy's not playing today anyway. Joe is playing though, the German Luka Modric. Emre Can.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Khedira.
No, I like Emre Can a lot.
Fair enough. But back to the game. So Douglas Costa put it down. I don't even know. I can't tell. Okay, Ronaldo's got the ball. We know Ronaldo. So Dybala now over to Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa with an interesting ball back in field, but it's a good play. Can he get it through to Cuadrado again? No, he's unable to. But Dybala now down the wing, hopefully, maybe not. Oh, Ronaldo's in a good position to shoot. And that's an interesting place to go for a low-driven there.
We have the low-driven timed as well, which is something as well. I mean, low-driven times tend to have less power as well than a typical low-driven. Should have held down for a bit longer. Bonucci claiming that for Rossi. Rossi will try and counter a bit now. Ronaldo.
That's a nice little dink over to Douglas.
Side to Douglas. Good get on his left foot. Is strong for get that in. He does indeed. Looking for Cuadrado. Doesn't happen. Chan gets that out straight to Khedira. Looking for the long shot. Timed again, and Chesney with a good save. There's a corner to Rossi. Rossi then with the ball straight to Ronaldo, and it
just
goes
going a bit
wide.
too far wide. Like we saw it in the last series. We saw it in the last legs. We saw it between Team Jesus and Aberystwyth. I don't know how to say. Oh, it's straight through. Dybala's there. Can he score? Dybala 1-0 up. This puts Rossi back 3-1. Is it?
4-3. It's one goal between them now.
No. It's 5. Oh, you know what it is. They haven't changed
Yeah.
colours either. Okay, good. I thought I was in the
Thank you,
complete wrong
production
man.
team, for keeping us at a absolutely easier for us at least.
It's because Rossi did not seem happy with scoring that goal. That's why I was confused.
I mean, he is still losing after that.
Yeah, but it's still a good goal to score. You know, it's 10 minutes in. He's 1-0 up, 4-3 on aggregate now. He only needs to get one more goal to bring it back equal on the aggregated score.
Indeed.
Emre Can over the goal.
And well, now it's 5-3.
And yeah, it's straight back to 5-3. Back to a 2-0 lead from Team Jesus there.
The man, the myth, the legend.
And it's
filling his potential career more in 2013, and honestly, I'm a big fan of it. I mean, it's a textbook goal, you know. But anyway, kickoff now. Not going for that push from kickoff. Interesting, actually. Trying to go for the wide one, I think. Not slow. I think he's a bit slow here to get the boost, actually. I'm not just going to work out for Quadrado. He seems to be getting a lot of bounce score, which might still be there. Ronaldo timed volley without for a corner to Rossi now. Rossi now going to try and whip this down front post straight to Ronaldo once again. Goes a bit too far, but he gets the goal anyway. That is Leonardo Bonucci with the goal. I'm almost sure it's Bonucci. Don't hurt me. It is Bonucci. I'm spot on.
Look at that.
And that is textbook again. Bad keeping though from Chez. Chez going to come and claim that maybe if Jesus had held the triangle there, you know.
But Rossi now again. He's back. One goal in it. This is the closest aggregated score we've had all day.
Yeah. That's unlucky there. Nearly off top ball into whoever that was there. But Dybala now going to put this out for Rossi. Joe Cancelo on the right hand side. Going to try and work it up the field, get a few yards on it. Play that through ball straight to Juan Quadrado. Juan Quadrado now going to do a skill. Yes, he's get that front shot. Should have gone for a Wingidi in my opinion. Get inside, get on his weak foot. He'll get the cross in though. But now Hayes is going to pull this away. Matuidi down to the right side. Joe Cancelo. He's going to look for that ball to the right side. Doesn't happen. Goes through to the centre. Douglas Costa tries to play it over the top for Dybala. Doesn't get it. Joe Cancelo gets it for Rossi, but with a chase from Dybala, passes it back to Chesney, and it's up the field now for Rossi. On the left hand side, Douglas Costa. Going to see what he can do with it. Pass it backwards to Alexandro. Alexandro now playing it inside to Chiellini. Chiellini spreading the play across to Joe Cancelo again on the right hand side. Matuidi trying it down to the left side. Douglas Costa with a fake shot. What can he do? Time shot, and that's just over the bar.
It's good build-up play. Rossi has good build-up play, and that is something, as I was saying earlier about Ambrose, he was just lacking it, and you could see the difference with that build-up play being there. It's so much more difficult for Northumbria to be defending this attack, and I don't know which Juve has 97% passing accuracy, but that is a good stat to have.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's Rossi with a lot. You know, I think there's been a lot of good plays there. You know. And I mean, I know it's Rossi because he's the away team, so he's on the bottom, which means he's winning 2-1, and that means he's playing the good passes. But Jesus through one goal, he doesn't happen. Douglas Costa going to pull this away from Rossi now. Dybala to Bonucci, who's in midfield, but a great ball from that defender. Through to Ronaldo, gets it off. And what's he going to do? He moved the keeper. That's a great defensive play from Jesus there. You see that all the time now. New addition this year, moving the keeper with the right stick. And frankly, I am again a big fan of it. FIFA 19 is not that bad of a game.
Alright, fair. So Ronaldo now able to get his way past that player though, but Dybala on his left. It's blocked by Chiellini before the shot can get away. But Juventus is on the attack still, I guess. Ronaldo had a clear ball through to I don't know who it was, but he had a free run through there, but he just didn't pass it over to him. But Matuidi able to have a nice little 1-2 with the player there. Straight into Ronaldo. Ronaldo not able to get a decent hit off onto that. Yeah, no, able to open his body and have to get a shot on that. But that was a long through ball. That is something that I feel like Stoke would have played 5 years ago, you know? Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. It begs a question that could be asked, but I'm not going to do it.
Could they do it on a wet Tuesday night in Stoke?
We should have said that after Jesus thrashed Aberystwyth, but can he do it on a cold, windy night in Stoke?
Well, you asked me before the game how many we're going to get in here. I've got 2 in already.
Yeah,
so
I think I've got 1 in.
Yeah,
I think I've got 1 in. So anyway, back to the actual game at hand. Douglas Costa passes it to Pjanic, and Pjanic over to Emre Can, and he gets it upfield to Dybala, but Dybala puts it straight back into Douglas Costa, and Douglas Costa just holding the ball in the midfield. It's nice little passing around, and it's a slow build of play here again from Jesus. Straight to Douglas Costa. He doesn't go for the shot, but Alexandro down the wing able to pass it back to Matuidi, but it gets intercepted, but it's straight back to him.
And Jesus, they're going to try and play in the centre. Unlucky bit of play from Jesus. They had a great ball from side, but it didn't work out for him. Douglas Costa talking the ball from outside. Alexander gets into the centre, straight to Dybala, and that's just.
That's an interesting header.
Yeah, he just sort of walks into it and goes, you know what, I'm just going to.
He just fell over, it tapped his forehead and hit the ground. That's pretty much what happened there.
Pretty much. But now Ross is going to bring this one on the right hand side. Dybala now looking to play through, puts it straight into Jesus' João Cancelo. And now Jesus still on the ball. Douglas Costa gets intercepted but gets it back again. Dybala bringing this back to Matuidi. Matuidi spreads it left for Alexandro. Alexandro looking at it in the line, puts it inside instead. Looking for the pass down the line once again. Matuidi. Douglas Costa into Ronaldo. Can Ronaldo get a shot? Gets a shot. Does get tackled by Rossi's. Is that offside or full time? Is that full time? That's half time.
No, half time.
I was like, this has been. I was
going to say that was a quick.
That was a quick match.
You made me panic then that we didn't just like celebrate that someone just won the game, like won the tournament.
Indeed, holy.
Well, so this is the last 45 minutes that Rossi can bring this back to 5-0, and
this match has been very close compared to the.
Extremely close.
Yeah.
It isn't 5-2 or whatever it was in the first half.
Yeah. I mean, now it's 5-4 going into the second half, and can Jesus widen his lead now? He does not. Szczesny with a good save, put that wide out for a corner to Jesus. Jesus going to try and knock this into the area.
5-4 in aggregate across 4 halves. It's not so bad. Well, across 3 halves. Can this fourth half be any different? We will not know. We shall know. And before anyone out there corrects me, it is definitely 4 halves because it's been 2 halves of a match.
I'm so confused, Aaron.
I said halves way too many times, haven't I?
Yeah, I lost you 3 sentences into that and I haven't come back yet. But Juan Cuadrado with the El Tornado, Blasty flick, whatever you want to call it. I love it. That's the old R1 and little flick of the stick doing the old McGeady.
Oh, yes, I remember.
It's brilliant. And 53 minutes in, what's going to happen here on the subs bench? We're going to see an introduction of Pjanic, maybe Cuadrado coming on for Jesus there. I think I know my stuff, Aaron, you know what I mean?
Well, there's only a couple of people that are coming on, really, isn't there? So,
alright. Listen, give me a bit of credit, okay?
There's only 3 people that can come on, so.
Wow. Just give me a bit of credit, thank you. Anyway, Khedira now for Rossi. Gonna play this, try and get this to the centre. Messing around in the edge of the area, trying to force a way through Cuadrado now. Can he get a ball in? Goes for the El Tornado, bicycle cross, goes to the bicycle goal, doesn't happen. Would have been insane though. And Dybala just shows him who is boss.
Khedira just got thrown. Like, I think he just physically got picked up and thrown there. He landed miles away, and they've both gone for the El Tornado cross, and it's a goal.
That is a goal. That's 2-2 in the game, and 6-4 in aggregate.
That puts Jesus 2 goals ahead overall in this finals. It gives Jesus such an advantage coming into these final 30 minutes. It is 30 minutes. I can't see the time anymore. Yeah, 30 minutes, 30-ish minutes anyway. And now we're going to see Rossi changing it up as well, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be going to his ultra attacking with the 4-3-3 holding. I'm a big fan of that. He's going to change to 4-2-4 maybe? 4-1-2-2 wide. Interesting. Usually the 4-2-2 narrow as you've seen with Jesus for the last few games. I think you're not going to go off for Mandzukic. Oh, I love that play. Oh, I love that.
That is a nice little play here. We can see him changing his tactics here on this possession as well.
I think he's going a bit more. I think he's going to route 1. Mandzukic to Ronaldo up front. Just absolutely going to hoof it up.
Okay, we've definitely got to do a hoof.
We're not. That's cringy. Oh. That's awful. Alright, stick to Rocket League.
Well, yeah, but anyway. So we're just seeing him now. Some good changes on these tactics, I believe. And he looks done. Is he going to change anyone else? No, he's not. So we're going to go back into the game now.
Khedira coming off for Mandzukic. Oh, I can't wait for this. I love Mandzukic. His inform on Ultimate Team was one of my favourite cards of the year, and I love it so much.
Well, let's hope that it performs well in online seasons as well. Well, actually, this is kickoff, I believe, now, but online seasons nonetheless. Oh.
And that's just wide there from Rossi. Go for the shot with Mandzukic, who just came on the field. Corner now for Rossi. Into the centre. Near post. Ronaldo. Great off the line clearance there.
Mandzukic was on my head, by the way.
Cuadrado getting us into the centre. Thank you, Aaron, for correcting me mid-sentence. I hate you. Jesus bringing this away. Ronaldo not doing much with it. Trying to get it out wide to Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa looking to get something on the left hand side. Plays it back to Alexandro. Trying to go for the over the top play. Straight to Ronaldo. Not happening too much for him. Alexandro now for Rossi. Mandzukic. New fresh legs on the field. Mandzukic passes over to Ronaldo. Ronaldo stumbles with the ball. Puts it into Jesus. Ronaldo on Jesus' side now. On the right hand side of the field. Going to try and get this with something. Plays a through ball through to Paulo Dybala. Dybala takes a fake shot stop. Oh, gets a few skills going. Gets on his left foot. Passes it inside to Ronaldo. Ronaldo.
Oh, that could have been a penalty there.
Oh.
Knowing EA, definitely could have been a penalty. Oh, this could be a through. Oh, that would have been a nicer powered through ball there if it had gone through the in between the gap. That's a free kick going to be for Rossi. Can he do anything with this though? It's going to be a difficult position.
Hearing back that Ronaldo call is a little bit something.
Look at that glitch we got on the screen right there.
That's what we call a camera angle. And
got half the player.
I mean, that's why Ronaldo doesn't perform as much this match. Half his head's gone.
Yeah, he's
Maybe
gone.
so much so.
Half his head's gone to the other Ronaldo.
Exactly.
So Ronaldo now running down the field. Is he going to be able to beat Chiellini? He has plenty of options to get it in the middle, and he just does a McGeady spin straight into Chiellini.
Honestly, feels like I'm playing this game rather than what McGeady spins I'm seeing.
And Douglas Costa with a nice little flick. If someone was there pressuring him.
Yeah, now Cuadrado for Rossi going to bring this away and set up by Bonucci on Jesus' side. Just now using between to bring this through. Right hand side looking a bit clear here. João Cancelo right hand side. Will play this into Ronaldo. Douglas Costa, and that is wide of the mark.
Well, that was a terrible shot there from Douglas Costa, or whoever you would consider to be the one doing the terrible shot. And
Douglas Costa.
Huh?
It was Douglas Costa.
Yeah, I meant if you consider Jesus being the one that's done the terrible shot.
Oh,
that's
right.
a nice pass out wide to Cuadrado. Can he get a nice ball in here? And it's a goal
for
Mandzukic. And he brings it back to 6-5 in aggregate with 20 minutes left. Not even 20 minutes. 18 minutes. Well, not even 18 minutes. Well, it is 18 minutes because there's always a +1 extra time. So at least 18 minutes left of this match to get one more goal. And that's all he needs to get it into extra time.
Mandzukic, the fresh legs coming on the field. 24 minutes left. I wonder. No, actually, it's 14 minutes then. 10 minutes then. I can't do math now on here. It's hard to do math under these lights, I'll tell you that much. Mandzukic, as I said, a great player on the game and a great target man. Doing his best knocking down the net, you know. Used to be in the shadow of Lewandowski, but now in the shadow of Ronaldo, and he's showing Ronaldo his boss this game.
Yes, he definitely has. But we see here now Cuadrado coming off. I don't know for who though. Don't know who for who. Oh, Bernardeschi's come on Rossi's side, and on their side Kadir's come on for Jesus, looking to seal up the game I think now. Yeah, he's definitely looking for that defensive play style. I'm assuming he took Chan off for kept Pjanic and Kadir on.
Yeah, I would personally have taken Pjanic off because he's a more attacking player than Chan is, but he still wants that attacking threat because closing it up completely with only one goal difference is not a good way to do it in FIFA. EA can come in and swoop in and script the game if they want to. Oh, that's straight back to Bernardeschi. No. Can he use either of his feet? But, good save from Chesney. Easy save straight at him, really, but I would have gone for low driven there, but really, come in those quick decisions, you can't really make the best of it all the time, can you? And he's wasting time. That's offside. He's offside. I think Jesus knows he's under a bit of pressure here and he wants to sort of close this out. Yeah, he's definitely under pressure. That is definitely a factor in this, and who knows? That is an interesting way to take that one in that corner. Okay, Rossi. Straight back over to Alexandra, and can he push up the field now? Douglas Costa's there, able to get the pass off Sandro. Oh, nice feint there. That's nice. Straight back out to Douglas Costa. There's two target men in the middle. Can Ronaldo get his head on it? Chesney's there first, but who gets to the ball first? Is it Cancelo or Dybala? Or whoever it was? I don't know. Oh, that is absolutely great from Bernardeschi now with two players in support. He's running up the wing. Dybala gets it in the middle, but Chiellini there to stop it, and Chesney's going to pick it up in the box. 82nd minute now. It's looking like it might be a done game at this point. We never know. The minute comes around, who knows what happens in the FIFA world, you know what I mean? But it's going to be Rossi now on the right-hand side, bringing it through. João Cancelo to Bernardeschi. Ronaldo looking to play it inside to Mandzukic. Mandzukic looks to get a... Oh, that's a great little bit of skill from Mandzukic there. Unlucky from Rossi. He's just going to bring this away now with João Cancelo through the centre. looking. He has 3 players in the time versus 4 defenders. What can do? Not much. Rossi wins that back, and Rossi's back on the attack now.
Oh, not the pass I would have played there.
Stops the attack completely by going backwards to Douglas Costa there. Alexandro spreads us across to João Cancelo. João Cancelo looking to get into the box. He does indeed with a pass, but intercepted. Cuadrado tackle save. João Cancelo again. It's a scrappy play this time in the game, Aaron. But 2 minutes left. What's really going to happen? It might just be game over at this point.
Yeah, with Bernadeschi able to get this over to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's definitely going to be able to beat Alexandro to the ball. I think it's Alexandro there anyway.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna waste time. And with 1 minute left, we need Rossi on the attack right now. Rossi needs to be on the attack. He cannot be letting Jesus have this ball. And the longer Jesus keeps this ball,
this is game.
This is game.
Yeah, that's 3 minutes out of time. You're just gonna waste time for it now. Risky play to go back to the keeper, though. I would level with you. I think that's the automated thing that happens there when the keeper gets the ball when he runs so early. Sort of just pressure, he'll just knock it out. And there's 40 seconds left on the clock. 30, 20, 10, and I believe our NSE Spring Finals champion might just be Jesus
and it
Husbands.
Is Jesus Husbands from Northumbria University is our spring season champion of FIFA 19 for the NSE. And it was a convincing semi-finals from him, and not so convincing in the finals. However, that was a good game nonetheless, and it was a close one, and it was super fun to watch. It's one of those games that was a good display of FIFA. Good display of FIFA.
Yeah, I think I would say honestly the deserved champion actually, but it's probably a good fight there. I think Harry in the semis didn't do much to show the skill of FIFA. I thought it was gonna be more of a one-sided show. He was there anyway.
Yeah.
And the final, I think you saw the first match. It looked like a bit of a landslide, but second match, Rossi brings it back, tries to do his best, and frankly, he gives a good game to Jesus.
100%, I agree. So you see there, it was a perfect example that Rossi seemed to be very unwarm. He wasn't warmed up in that first match, and that was exactly the worry I had for him coming into this series. These games. Team Jesus had that warm-up. They had that ability. He had that ability to get into the game, and not only that, he had it against a semi-easy opponent for him anyway. And it shows, because coming into that first leg, if they had both had that warm-up, I can assure you that would have been so much closer than it already was. And what I mean by that, it would have been probably just a low-scoring affair in both matches instead of having that 3-1. I think it was in the 4-2 in the first match.
Yeah, it's 4-2. I was looking back late into the game, but yeah, it's tough, man. I think a lot of kickoff goals were shown there in the first match. Rather give Hayes the advantage. He knew, put it this way, I think Hayes knew what he was doing when it came to kickoff goals. I think Ross knew what he was doing when it came to the time finesses and the other parts, the Elton Arnold crosses and stuff like that. I think it was quite an even affair in the end, but I think our deserved champion came out on top.
Yeah, I gotta agree. From that first game's performance, I would agree that Team Jesus kind of comes up on top. Rossi definitely came back into it, and he came in with a fight. He was fierce in that second match, but just wasn't quite enough. It just wasn't quite enough for him, and that's what it is. It's just not much we can do about it. I just had someone giving me weird eyes across the booth. Not sure what that was about.
Do you think that's time to wrap up, maybe?
I don't know.
Is it time to wrap? Time to wrap.
Right.
Well, in that case, thank you all for watching our commentary and casting on the FIFA 19 Spring Finals for NSE. My name is Jack O'Chilly Fan. That has been Aaron or Eclipse. Our champion is Jesus Husbands from Northumbria University. And I will see you all next time.
See you.
Thank you for watching.